Yeah, to your man DavidHouse Movements. Canada's basically uprising #1 artist representative slash promoter. Basically, what I do is I put out mixtape compilation mixtapes with artists from across Canada. Basically, do DVDs. I host events, host mixtapes. I actually do social media for artists on Fridays and Saturdays, and I do various promotions for other artists across Canada on different levels. I'm just trying to cover the globe right now. What I'm trying to do is put the Canadian music out there. Well, I've been doing this almost, basically at the end of this month will be about almost 10 years I've been doing this strong. And the reason why I got into this was the influence of hip hop from the age of 8. Been growing up listening to Canadian artists, in the city as a lot of people might know Missy Me, Shaw Claire, Maestro, Ghetto Concept, Mathematics, more artists out there. It just made me know that the Canadian industry had a talent out here, but it wasn't getting that kind of push that they needed. So being around a lot of artists I've known over the years, it gravitated to me. So I said, let me just go with it, and that's why I'm here in the forefront. You know what I mean?
I also noticed you dropped 6 mixtapes and 1 DVD over the years. You've been doing this.
Artists I've been working with, I work with various artists from like Ghetto Concept. I worked with Esco Levi. I worked with artists like Isos, Blessed. I worked with artists as K Fresh, Baby Grime, Don Millie, a lot of artists I've been with. The list goes on and on and on. And the mixtapes, each mixtape that I've done, the name is basically, I choose the name off of the vibe of the mixtape that I choose to do for each genre of music. Like as you can see, I just don't do the hip hop. I got like my first mixtape, that was hip hop. The second was hip hop. My third volume was hip hop. My fourth volume was R&B and reggae. And my fifth was reggae, and my sixth was reggae, you know what I mean? So the name just came from the artist's tracks, and that's where the vibe came from still. And the reason why I have like different DJs for every mixtape, because there's a lot of upcoming DJs in the city that's trying to get that exposure, you know what I mean? Trying to do their own solo mixtapes and stuff, but I'm giving that outlet for upcoming DJs, so that's why I put, upcoming DJ that's relevant at the time, and I know that can fit the contents of my mixtapes that I'm trying to put out to the people in the city and across the world. You know what I mean?
Where can people listen and hear your mixtapes and see your DVD that you already dropped over the years for the people to see?
Well, if people want to catch up to some of the mixtapes that I have online that haven't heard it, or for people who have heard it, but my mixtapes are all on DavidHouse. My DVD, GTA's Most Wanted, is on YouTube right now. If you type in that GTA's Most Wanted DVD Volume 1, you'll catch that online. But basically all my mixtapes that I release, I put it on DavidHouse. So you just type in the name of the mixtape and it'll be on that type of plug. You know what I mean?
So besides you putting out mixtapes and DVDs, what else have you done? I heard you saying that you host events.
Yeah, basically over the years I've been doing this. I've got people come to me, a couple artists that needed cross promos and stuff. I've had a couple of events that I've been hosting, open mics, twerk parties, people asking me to do, intros and voices on the mixtape. So I've been, hosting reggae dances over out of town and stuff. So I've been on the various of doing a lot of stuff like that. A lot of people are getting at me. So I've been covering a lot of angles of what I'm trying to do for my business. So, yeah.
Do you got any new projects dropping soon? And what can the people expect from DavidHouse Movements in 2017?
Well, new projects right now, I got a new mixtape volume 7 dropping soon. It's called Get Your Money Up. It's gonna be all your local firing hot Canadian artists, you know what I mean? I got my DJ I Dank that'll be mixing that down. What else I got coming for the 2017? Basically, I got a lot of stuff, you know, my mind, it goes off all the time. So I got, basically, you could be looking out for my clothing line. As you can see, DavidHouse Movements, you know what I mean? They'll be coming out with my clothing line for men and women. I'll be doing a couple shows and events, and I got a big project that's under the works that can't really get on, but y'all that's following me, I'll keep y'all posted on what's up. But 2017 is going to be the actual mark that you're going to see a lot about me still.
What do you want people to know about Toronto artists?
What I want people to know about Toronto artists is that we have a different type of lifestyle up here, different from genres of the world of artists, and we have talent that's up here that from time has been talent, but they just never got the exposure. And the reason why I say that, because every artist up here has their own type of lane that they do, like they stay, sing or rap. So the various of artists up here is very good, you know what I mean? It's just up here in Canada with artists, you know, everyone's trying to be that top, the next Drake or the next Cardi or the next Justin Bieber, but I just say keep doing what you're doing, because you guys have the talent, and you keep putting effort into your work, you'll get noticed, you know what I mean? Just remember in life, strength is numbers, and we have a lot of strength up here. So we work together as a unit, every artist will succeed.
Who do you feel paved the way for Toronto hip-hop's scene?
Well, it depends. You mean who pays the wage? Well, for this genre right now, this century, this year and time, I can say Drake did. He opened up the door for a lot of artists. But before I go on to Drake, back then, like my genre growing up, I would say Michi Me and Maestro and Ghetto Concept and other artists paid the way, you know what I mean? To get that exposure, you know what I mean? And now Drake just took it to the front, making the city know that we got a lot of talent up here, you know, from singing, you know what I mean, to rapping, just the aura of everything is how we do things up here. Drake just opened that door, and I think he's the one that, you know, took it for everybody.
Could you tell us some songs that you believe are Toronto hip-hop classics?
Ooh, hip-hop classics. Well, so much, you know what I mean? As I do for my social media, like on Thursdays, I do Throwback Thursdays of all classic Canadian material artists, and there's various, a lot of classic. I could say the number one classic for me, R.I.P. the Black Eye, you know what I mean? Where I'm from, that was a classic tune, you know what I mean? You know, Maestro conducting thing was a classic tune for me. Ghetto Concept, you know, Easy on the Motion. So many artists out there, but to hit the mark, I can't really say who really made it, you know? It's a classic for me still, there's so much out there. Well, the world's starting to know what's going on with Toronto. They know we got a lot of diversity of various of, you know, genre of artists up here that got talent and that are mad nice, you know, so this is just a start. There's going to be a lot more to hear about Canada in the years to come. And for DavidHouse right now, basically I've been getting called on the streets, you know, the Damon Dash of the little city, you know what I mean, doing what I do. I believe that what I'm doing right now will basically, I'll still be around doing my stuff till ever, you know what I mean? I'll be basically expanding more into like my own radio show soon, and you know, sky's the limit. That's all I can say. Sky's the limit to that, you know what I mean? I can't put a note on to where, you know, I want to be, but sky's the limit towards my businesses, because, you know, my mind elevates on different things. So, but just look out for me. You can see a lot of DavidHouse Movements.